The abusive man in front of the child, frantically hammering the mattress to vent, but still felt unsatisfied, grabbed the cushion and smashed it out. The cushion accidentally hit the lamp in the corner. The lamp fell and hit the wife, protecting the child. The wife ignored her own injuries, quickly checked if the child was okay. However, this action confirmed her weakness to the abusive man, threatened to kill the child if she didn't pay. The woman is Hayren's sister-in-law. Desperate, she spiked the drink. Then, taking advantage of the abusive man's slumber, left with the child and the stolen money, along with evidence of his crime, quietly left this hellish hole. On the other side, Hayren mistook Insane for Heinwood due to brain cancer symptoms, but when Heinwood caught to them, Insane wondered how to explain it. Should he admit he mistook the person? Hearing this, Insane and anxious Heinwood outside the car. Hayren hesitated a bit. Insane immediately suggested, why not lie and tell Heinwood they're going somewhere? That way it should seem more reasonable. Hayren thought for a moment. He eventually let Insane open the car door. Shaniu intended to leave with his wife, but she refused. Hayren slowly withdrew her hand. She falsely claimed she ran into Yinchin. She invited him to her home. Coincidentally, she wanted to visit the old chairman, her grandfather. The couple actually found out today. Grandpa seemed to have hidden secret funds at home, so Zhanu did not refuse. However, he wanted to go together, but he was rejected by Yinchin. The reason was that only Hayren was invited. In the end, the couple agreed. After a while, Zhanu would pick up Hayren. However, after the two left, Zhanu was attacked by a mysterious figure. When he would come back then, it was not only bound hand and foot. There was also a coal stove in the car. The agent next to him told Zhanu that this will be disguised as a coal suicide. Meanwhile, Yinchin brought Hayren to the villa's dining room. He half-threatened her to change into dry clothes, only ever having a meal with him, which is her grandfather. While preparing dinner in the kitchen, Yinchin received a call from the agent. He was informed that Zhanu had been removed. He inquired when came in and the ticket would be honored. Yinchin, pleased, ordered him to hide. He suggested the meeting now where transferring money would raise suspicion. Then, without waiting for the agent's reply, he directly hung up the call. He immediately turned off his phone, turning around. While Yinchin was eating with Hayren, he took a necklace out of his pocket. He explained that they had met long ago. As a child, Hayren was chased by a dog, and Yinchin intervened just in time to save her. The necklace also fell that time. But it wasn't their first meeting. This kid falsely claimed he had saved the drowning girl earlier by saving a girl from drowning. In reality, the boy who saved Hayren back then was Haimu, who came from a family with 35 cows. My son also saved a drowning child. Hayren's mother looked at a childhood photo of Haimu. She felt a strong sense of familiarity, like she had seen it somewhere. This moment, Yinchin was still lying. The first to meet you and the first to like you is all me. After hearing this, Hayren was somewhat affected emotionally. Originally, she didn't plan to be anything, but ended up having dinner with Yinchin. Soon, Yinchin kept his promise, bringing Hayren to his grandfather's room. However, Hayren remained cautious. She'd intentionally set him up. She created a space for them to be alone. The second wife learned that Hayren was visiting her grandfather. She rushed over in a fury, but she was stopped by Nurse. She thought Hayren was with the confused old man. The old man would be fine alone. Before she finished speaking, Hayren walked out of the room. She went to the second wife. The boy said his only valuable grandfather is alive, so take good care of the old man. I will be back soon. Having said that, she left the villa. But when Nurse tried to catch up, he found she had already vanished. In reality, Hayren's brain cancer had acted up again. She forgot which way the main gate was. She was aimlessly searching. Suddenly, she noticed Wendell's car parked by the roadside. She hid behind a tree, glancing towards it. After some effort, she confirmed it was her husband. Just as she was about to approach, she had a hallucination. Wendell's appearance transformed into Nurse's. Had just made a mistake before. Hayren was deeply afraid the same thing would happen again. While pondering, Wendell approached her, but Karen consciously dodged. This made him realize something might be wrong. Did someone hit you in death? How many times do I have to say it? I'm not someone who gets hit. Even if it's 3 against 1, I'll be fine. Hank felt sure after hearing this. The person in front of him is really Wendell. Only he would love to show off like this. Unbeknownst to them, this is how they reunite. And Seo saw it all clearly on the monitor. Angry, he immediately called the agency boss. Before taking action, Wendell suggested the agency boss confirm first whether the person who hired to kill him could keep the promise. It wouldn't hurt to take 2 more minutes. The agency boss die made sense. Only then did he call Inseo, falsely claiming to have disposed of Wendell. However, Inseo's had to make him feel uneasy. But before he could finish, the call was disconnected. Calling back only got a notification that the phone was turned off. The agency boss didn't know what to do. Wendell took the chance to remind him. He previously committed a minor fraud. If he kills himself, he becomes a murderer. The agency boss isn't a fool either. Of course, he understands the severity of the situation. So he let Wendell go. Wendell took Kate back to their rented apartment. Here's a detail. The access code is their child's due date. The place is small but cozy. Kate noticed that Wendell seemed to be asleep on the sofa. I'm already a deep sleeper. As long as my head touches the pillow, I can fall asleep anywhere. Oh, it seems you sleep well after our divorce. I can't even sleep. Well, I didn't expect that. The response made Hayren a bit angry. Hayren quickly explains he has hypersomnia, symptoms like headaches, but Hayren remains unsatisfied. Most importantly, you're not here. As the scene changes, Hayren makes a simple tofu soup for Hayren. After just one sip, she asked her husband if he'll make it for another woman after she dies, and nearly choked Hayren. He intended to brush it off without answering, but was startled by Hayren suddenly dropping her chopsticks. After dinner, Hein Teresa asks if he's seen his grandfather. It turns out Heirloom found out the old man is arrayed and coherent. Plus, the second wife and you seeing her arguing outside. She immediately takes out a recording pen her grandfather gave her and places it on the desk beside her. Heirloom firmly believes that if grandfather recovers, he will definitely recognize that pen. Meanwhile, second wife aggressively interrogates the old man about where the chairman's secret funds are, even to test if he was pretending to be crazy. Clearly stating that Haran is dying of cancer, but ultimately left empty-handed. But second concubine just whipped out of the room.